Let's create table of contents for Excel today. Why? Excel files are large, too much data, too many sheets. If I send the file to someone, people don't know where to go. They will just see the default open sheet, maybe get confused. That's why you need a table of contents. We'll make it like this. How do you do that? Simple. Put a sheet, new sheet, put it in the beginning just to be logically correct. Give it a name, put contents, and make a list of things which you would like people to go to. Now this is just text. Of course, we will link it by using what? Hyperlinks. At the end, I'm going to give you the most optimal and most efficient method of creating professional TOC. Now what would you like to link it to? So what do we have in Excel? Oh, we have some data, or it may be a more formal thing like a table, or a summarized version like a pivot table, or charts. Now the question is, as a hyperlink, where can I go? So Control K, by the way, is the universal shortcut for hyperlink, okay? Now here, of course, by default, it will show you existing page or file. We don't want that. Place in the document is what typically we want. The problem is, it can be a cell reference or it's a defined name, okay? So now, for example, in this sheet, I want to go to B2. So I'm saying now this becomes a hyperlink, and when I click here, it's going to go to B2. Very good. Now I have arranged my sheets in such a way that everywhere B2 is the correct thing. So now I could have done this smartly by saying, okay, go here again, click here, and then say B2 like that. So that's one way of doing it. But I want to see it in another way. So if you look at this, there is something called define names. So first we have to define a name. So let's do that. For summary report here, define a name means what? Click in the cell or a range and then go to this. This is called name box. Cursor dekho. It is changing, means you can type. What do you want to type? Give it a different name. I'll call it summary. Fine. Now I come to the TOC place, Control K, and now I will see summary here. More readable, easier to manage. Now let's see another method of doing it. Click in the cell. Start dragging using the right mouse button. So press the right mouse button, don't leave it, drag from the border. Press the Alt key and now it will allow me to go outside the boundary. So now I go to TOC and say, okay, here. Now wait, remember right now your Alt key and the right button is pressed. First release the Alt key, then release the right mouse button. And finally, it'll ask you, what do you want to do? Kya karna hai? So create hyperlink here. Or I'm going to do something else. Because when you click somewhere, say master data, I want the ability to come back. So I want to put a back cell here. There's a hyperlink function and start with a hash. So I want TOC, exclamation, the sheet name, and I still want to go to B2. This is the path of the hyperlink. And what do I want to call it? What is display? Text. So now will it go back? Absolutely. This back button is not just supposed to be in this sheet. These three also require the back button. Now what do I do? Wait, when you click here, it's going to be confusing because it's going to go back. So how do you go inside a cell which has a hyperlink? Here is the deal. It's very non-intuitive. Look at it. If you are here, it is going to be a finger. If it is here, oh, now I can click. But wait, suppose this is a long link, then this will not come. Agreed. Good question. So click. It will be a finger. Don't release the mouse button. Stay there, stay there, stay there. Click and move. And now release. Okay, now that I've selected it, copy it. And then I'm going to select sheet 2 plus sheet 3 plus sheet 4. Shift daba ke. And now I go to B2 and press Ctrl V. So now what happens? I have a full-fledged TOC. Come to a specific place, go back, and so on. Perfect. Now what happens in a hyperlink is initially there is a different font and color, and when you visit the hyperlink to indicate that it has been visited, it changes color. Now sometimes we don't want that. People sometimes they don't even know what is followed hyperlink. So I want the same color for both. Let's say, what do? This is control from cell styles. So I can go to hyperlink. This is the way hyperlink is going to look. And this is the way followed hyperlink is going to look. Now we want the same color for followed hyperlink. So right click, modify, format, and here we will choose the same color. And now both will look the same. Excellent. But now while we are at it, I got an idea. I want to indicate the links as links. I want an icon next to it. How do I do that? Let's see. So I have hyperlink, right click. I go to modify and format, of course. And I want to put the icon of the link symbol. Can I go to number formatting? Yes. Custom formatting? Yes. Windows key and dot will give you emoticons. And then you can search for the link icon, it will give you. And can you put it here? Absolutely, you can put it here. And then I want to say whatever comes as text. So notice, and maybe you want to put a space there. Okay. And now what happens? Everywhere my icons will appear. Last thing we want to know is how do you remove these hyperlinks? Sometimes they're unwanted and unnecessary. No problem. First of all, select everything. Then go to Home tab, Clear, and there is a confusion there. There is Clear and Remove. Simple. Clear means it's not working, but the formatting remains. So as soon as you use Clear, this smart tag comes. And what is it trying to tell you? Oh, you just cleared the hyperlinks. The format is still there. Do you want to clear it? Yes. Now, if you wanted to do that in one stroke, select. And if you want to do it across sheet, select the whole sheet if you like. And then say remove hyperlinks. Now, suppose I want to remove all hyperlinks from all sheets. Then, of course, you have to use VBA. The workbook object has a hyperlink collection. I iterate through the collection and delete all of them. And now that we are at the end, let's understand the right optimal way of doing it. So you know the story. This is where the TOC should be and these are different sheets. Now you have to keep shuttling between this and this, even to drag drop or whatever else you want to do. Instead, if you have the new Office 365 version of Excel, in the View menu you should see Navigation tab. Now when you open Navigation, it actually gives you all the sheets and all the ranges in it. So it's very easy to jump to the place you want to be. The problem is, suppose I want to create a hyperlink from here to there, I'll still have to drag, create name ranges. Ideally what I want the TOC to be always visible so that I can do whatever else very quickly. And the way to do that is to create a new window. If you go to the View tab now, we have multiple windows for the same file. And just to make it more realistic, I'm going to create an unrelated file. Now in the View tab, we will see 3 items. This is practically the same file. You go to one of those windows and now in the View tab, you say Arrange All Vertical. But wait, right now there are 3 windows open. We don't want all 3, only the active workbook. And now you will have everything arranged vertically like this. On one side, you keep this exactly the same and the other side you keep navigating. In fact, if you have the navigation pane open, it becomes even simpler. So now I go to each sheet. Maybe there is a lot of data in it, so I find out whatever I want. And now I want to use the drag method of doing it. So right drag. And this time you don't even have to press Alt because both are visible. And now release the right mouse button, create hyperlink here. And it's that simple. It's important to make sure when you are dragging, only one cell is selected. If you choose multiple, it'll apply the hyperlink to multiple cells. And finally, let's do that for the chart. Chart is just the word chart because you cannot really create something for the chart itself. And that is how you create a professional looking table of contents very quickly. And if you customize the styles further, it looks even better. And if you found this useful, I'm sure you're going to start using it. But don't keep it to yourself. Share it with your colleagues, friends. Everyone can become more efficient. Did I miss anything? Just put it in comments. Do you have a question? Put it in comments. So subscribe, and there is a nice new option called thanks. Explore that as well. So till next time, take care. Bye-bye.